Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the brand new Puma BioWeb Elite Runners. As you guys can see, it doesn't come in your average shoebox. Instead, it comes in the clever little bag, which uses 65% less paper than your average shoebox. Basically, the idea is to be a little bit more environmentally friendly. It's kind of got part of a shoebox on the inside here, but you're left with like a bag for your shoes after the fact. So kind of a cool idea. I would personally just prefer a shoebox, but again, Puma's trying to save the environment a little bit, which I can't really argue with them on that one. Obviously, this pair is a size 9.5 US, and the official colorway of this one is Turbulence and Malibu Blue. Turbulence is like a dark gray color, just so you guys know. I'll get this out of this bag thing. It's really packaged tight, like they used a really small box. I was surprised. I thought they would use a bigger box, but again, they're trying to use as little waste as possible, I guess. So, again, I'm not really going to complain. It's a mesh shoe, so nothing's going to crease or damage being jammed in that box. But again, it would have been nice to just have a slightly larger box if you ask me. Personally, I've never really been into Puma running shoes or even some of their casual wear stuff. I think they make nice stuff, but they've never really jumped out at me enough for me to go for a pair. But this is their brand new runner that released, I want to say about 2 weeks ago now. It retails at $100 US, which is a pretty fair price for a pair of shoes nowadays. And honestly, I think this one really looks good. It really stood out to me as a really unique running shoe, which is why I picked up a pair for myself. You can see it has this web cage design on the upper and going through the midsole that really gives it a unique look, and I think this is going to have some awesome colorways in the future. There's already some really cool colorways out if you want to check them out. I will have some buy it now links on the review page of my website if you want to check that out. There will be a link down below in the description, and it'll have all the colorways that are available because they launched with like, I want to say 8 or 9, quite a few different ones, so you have a lot of options right off the bat. As far as this colorway goes, it's one of the more simple colorways that they have released so far. It is that Turbulence gray on top, but instead of just being one single color, there's quite a few different finishes. You can see the Puma logo has kind of like a metallic finish, changes in the light, and then you have that dull gray finish on the actual web cage material, which is like a soft touch rubber, and then the underlay, which is that mesh, very thin layer of mesh, is a slightly different shade of gray as well. And then you have that Malibu blue with the little accents throughout, Puma logo there, Puma logo on the tongue, it says web cage on either side, and then of course you have this little external heel counter and then this little strip of synthetic material in that Malibu blue as well. If you look at the midsole, it is that Malibu blue with the little cutouts. You can see that green, like a lime green color peeking through. And then you have this like icy TPU plastic, which is like really unusual, and that is that Malibu blue as well. But again, it looks a slightly different shade in comparison to just plain EVA foam, which I think looks really good. If you move on to the bottom, you have pretty much a black sole on here with all this like lime green and these little cutouts. Really unique looking shoe, and again, I think it lends itself to have some pretty cool colorways in the future. I'm excited to see what Puma is going to do with this particular design. As far as the technology on this shoe, it is somewhat interesting as well. It's called web cage technology on the upper, which gives it this unique look. Basically, it's a single layer of very thin mesh, like really thin, like it's extremely flexible and really, really soft, which is going to keep the shoe nice and lightweight. But you're probably wondering, how is it going to be supportive? And that is through this web cage technology, which looks like a spider web, which is exactly what it was inspired by. Basically, it's like a polyurethane material just kind of overlaying over this thin layer of mesh. Very lightweight, very, very flexible, but nice and strong as well. So it's going to provide some nice lateral stability. And this is kind of being marketed as either a running shoe or a trainer. Basically, whatever you want to do in it is supposed to be capable of providing adequate support and cushioning during whatever activity you choose to use them for. As far as the midsole goes, it kind of has this unique look as well. It is a plain old EVA foam midsole, but you do have what's called web technology, which is this kind of TPU plastic over top. You can see it's like glued on. It's supposed to provide some impact protection. I'm not sure how it's supposed to do that. I'm not sure if it's going to come unglued or anything like that. It's really unique. I think it looks really cool, and hopefully it performs the part as well. But of course you have that EVA foam running through the outside. It's kind of acting as like a little bit of a support frame, I guess, and it actually sticks out pretty far off of the actual midsole itself. So somewhat unusual. There's like a gap between the inside midsole and the little frame. I'm not sure if you guys can see how big of a gap there is, but it is really weird how they did it. It's on the instep as well. just somewhat unusual of a design. I'm really curious to see how it's actually going to perform, because I intend to use these as actual running shoes. As far as the sole goes, it's pretty straightforward. It is a running shoe. There's not a whole lot of aggressive tread on the bottom. Obviously it's black is where you're going to have the more durable rubber on here, and then this green part is kind of left cut out just to shave a little bit of weight off the shoe. It does feel really lightweight in hand, but that's pretty much it as far as the the unboxing portion goes, and we'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these guys look. Alright, here's a look at the Puma BioWeb Elites on feet while wearing a pair of shorts. Again, laced up two different ways. Really just depends on how you like to wear them. But if you do get the right size, they have a tight enough fit to where you can wear them unlaced and they're not going to flop around on you. So that's pretty good. As far as wearing these with a pair of shorts goes, they're really comfortable, really good looking shoes. They're really well ventilated as well, so if it is a little bit hot, they're going to keep your feet nice and cool. And if you just want a pair of runners just to throw on that look really good at the same time, going to keep you nice and comfortable, these seem to fit that bill pretty well. So that's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts, and we'll move on to what they look like with a pair of pants next. While the BioWeb Elite is a performance-oriented running shoe, I still think it looks really good, which is why I really wanted to pick up a pair. So if you do like to wear running shoes with a pair of jeans or with a pair of pants, and you don't like them to look too sporty, this is definitely one of those shoes that you can take a look at, especially because they are available in so many different colorways. Again, I have them laced up two different ways, one left unlaced, one laced up normally, and it just comes down to how you personally like to wear them, because I think they look pretty good either way. As far as comfort goes, these are some extremely comfortable running shoes. I'm actually really surprised. They're extremely cushioned, which I wasn't expecting, and if you did want to run in them, I'm sure they're going to do a pretty good job at that. I'm actually going to try it out and see how they actually do perform, because like I said, they feel really good, better than I expected them to. As far as sizing goes, they definitely do fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9.5 US, and they fit a little bit snug in the length, but the width is absolutely perfect. So you can go true to size if you want a slightly more performance-oriented fit, but if you want to fit a little bit looser, you can definitely go up a half a size. Give you guys a quick look at the detailing on here, because again, this web cage pattern they have on here is really cool. Gives the shoe such a unique look, and that's really my favorite part about this particular release from Puma. But that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review plus on-feet video for the Puma BioWeb Elite Runners. Really happy with the overall looks of this shoe, and it's very comfortable, so I'm excited to give these guys a try. As far as getting a pair of these for yourself goes, I will have buy it now links to all the currently available colorways on the review page on my website, which will be linked down below in the description. On that same review page, you're going to find the high quality images of this exact pair, so you can get a better idea as to how it actually does look in person. If you do have any questions regarding this shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you guys could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video and you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for a couple videos a month on some sneaker reviews. Try to get the latest and greatest, but I like to kind of pick out certain things that I really like and showcase that to you guys. Not just sneakers, going to do some lifestyle stuff, as well as some other kind of training gear hopefully in the future. So if you guys want to stick around and you're interested in that at all, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Other than that guys, if you do want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is FujoJosh. Just like this channel name minus the 2, you can go ahead and look me up, or again, the link will be found down below in the description. Other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.